Hi, this is Sharon, and I wanted to show you how to use the update feature whether you are in a course, a group, or your Schoology school page. You will see that you have this rich text editor box listed here under updates. A rich text editor box is simply a text box where you can type in that allows you to have different tools that you can utilize to make your post more rich. You will notice that when you are posting an update, some of the features should look very familiar to you. Things like bold, italicize, underline, bullet list, number list, indent, spell check, and changing your font. These are the same features that you would see in, for example, Word or Excel. But in Schoology, we have some additional features that I want to highlight for you. One is the insert content feature. By clicking on this drop-down arrow, you will see you have the ability to attach a link. You have access to our symbols, so these would be special characters, maybe used in a foreign language. And you also have access to the equation editor, which will allow you to insert things like percentages or math equations. To the right of that, we have the remove formatting option. So if you were to type out what you wanted to post in Word, or maybe Publisher, some outside source, and then paste it into Schoology, but you didn't want to have maybe the font colors that you had used in Word, then you could come in here and choose this remove formatting, and that will leave you with just a simple black text and take out all that formatting from the other program. Down below, we have the ability to add a file. So if I click on that, that's going to allow me to browse my file directory, select a file, and attach that. I have the ability to add a link. So I'm going to click on that. Here I can either paste a URL or type out a URL or web address, or I can also use an embed code. So if I had an embed code, for example, from a Google form that I wanted to share on my update feed, an example would be out this entry form that I had everybody fill out. Then you could take the embed code that's provided on that sheet, paste it here, give it a title, and attach it. And that would then become an interactive form or document within your update feed. Otherwise, if you just had a link, for example, Western Worth School District, you could just type that in, give it a title, and attach. The other option you have is to attach from resources. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And that will bring up my resource directory that I have here in Schoology. This would be if I wanted to attach maybe something that was in my Google Documents. I would be able to do that by using the resource option. It could also be attaching a document from another group that I'm a participant of, or it could be from any apps like Khan Academy, or the personal resources that I have here. So if I wanted to attach something, for example, from my Google, I would click Apps, Google Drive, and it might take a second just to load your Google Documents. Here would be a list of all your Google Documents. I'm going to select the Admin Retreat Agenda, and then I'm going to choose to import. Now I can import it as a file, or I can import it as a link, okay? For this example, I'm going to say import as a file. You will see it process, and now that file is listed here. And you can see we can utilize as many of these features as we want to when posting an update. The next feature that we have is the audio video recording feature. And this will allow me to either insert an audio file that I record right on the spot. Selecting audio will turn on the microphone for my computer, and then I just simply record it by talking. Or I can do the video audio option, which is going to enable the webcam on my computer. In this example, I'm just going to choose audio. Now, because I have used the audio and the audio video already, it's not asking for permission to allow it to record. Okay. The first time you use this, you will see a pop-up show up that's going to ask you if you want to give it permission to access your microphone or your webcam. And you're simply going to just say allow. And then there's an option to remember this so that it doesn't ask you again in the future. Once you've done that, you will be able to come and see this screen. And by clicking the red button, you can start recording, and it will then give you the option to stop recording, and then you can insert your audio or your video audio recording. Okay, I'm going to hit cancel. If I would have done that, it would attach itself right here, just like these other documents. And the last option that you have is to do a poll. So by selecting poll, it will give me these text boxes here where I'm going to give my users an option to select from. So in this example, I am going to say, what is your favorite ice cream? And then down below in these text boxes, I'm going to give the options that I want them to select from. So I'm going to give the option of chocolate, because who doesn't like chocolate ice cream? Vanilla. Oops. But I want to give additional options as well. So I am going to say add option, which is going to allow me to select or type in a new option for them. And I can continue to add options until I have all of the selections that I want my users to be able to choose from. Once this is posted, your users will then see the question. They'll be able to click on one of these little circles next to each option, and that will essentially allow them to vote for their option. Now, all of the voting is completely anonymous, but you will see to the right of each choice how many people have selected each option. So maybe you were going to order pizza. You could put your different pizza choices here, what toppings, and decide, based on what pizza everybody likes, I need to order 2 pepperoni or I need to order 1 cheese. And so it gives you a little bit of feedback. Again, completely anonymous. It's just going to show you how many chose each option. You will see right next to post is this little word bubble. And by clicking on that, that gives you the option to post to Twitter or to Facebook. Now, in order to utilize these 2 features, you have to have your Twitter and Facebook account merged with your Schoology. Okay, so once you have that aligned under your account settings, then you will be able to post this to your Twitter feed or to your Facebook, and that will then post the same comment to all areas. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. 630-301-5042, or you can reach me at stierfelder@sd129.org. Have a great day.